Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to teach you how we can create a pop-up message. For example, if you click on here or here, then uh, there must be a pop-up message that simply comes up on screen, and all the other um, functionalities are disabled. Where you can, let's say, you can click on close or save or whatever you want. So we will start by adding a rectangle here in the screen. Oh, rectangle. I will stretch it to full screen, and we will set the fill property of this rectangle. Let's say, let me give the opacity to, let's say, 60%. Yeah, okay, that looks good. All right, after that, we will add another rectangle here. Let me, okay, add another rectangle here. Let's place it here in the middle, and it's a bit big in size, but let me change the color to white. Ghost white. Good. I will rename it as a white rectangle background rectangle, just for easiness. Okay, and then I will add, let's say, two buttons here. Here, say now, and copy this, paste it, Control V, Control C. Then I will name it as a yes. Let's rename it as well. Now button and yes button. So what else we need? We need a label, let's say a heading here, text label. I will put it here. Um, Reset question mark. The idea is here that when we click on here on the reset data button, the pop-up should be visible or should be popped up. Yeah, I will change the width of a label to the same as our box or rectangle, white rectangle. So I will rename it as white rectangle dot width. Okay. Is it white rectangle dot width? Do they have the same? I'm sorry. I just mixed, or I just gave it the wrong name. It should be the white rectangle. Let's give it one. And this was the background rectangle actually. So background rectangle. Okay, my bad. Now the label, it should be background. It should not be background rectangle, rather white rectangle. One dot width. Good. Now they both should have same width. Okay, white rectangle. Yeah. Take some time to update. I will give it a small radius of border of one. Let me also rename it as heading label just to understand it better. And I will give it a fill of, where is fill of, let's give it black color, color dot black. And we have to change the font as well. We can also do it from here on the right side. I will give it white. Good. And give it a bold font as well. Maybe 15 size. Okay. Now, what else we need? We will be needing another label for some more text. Again, I will give it width of white rectangle dot width. I'll again put it in the center. And what should be the text? Say, are you sure you want to reset the data? Oops, where did it go? Are you sure you want to reset data? Question mark. Seems fine. I will put it in the middle somewhere and give it a border of 1 again. Oops, border of 1. And okay, seems good. What else I want to show you is that there's a property in Power Apps that, let's say, if our white rectangle box is moved, you see all the other things, they just stay there. We want all these together. So we can do is let's do it for the label first. Rename label as description label. Okay. So for the description label, we go to the X and we set it to as the X position of our box, of our white rectangle box. So white rectangle 1 dot X. Then they would have the same position, same X position on this screen. It takes some time. Description label box, okay. Oh, maybe it takes some time. Meanwhile, I will do the same with the heading as well. So rectangle dot X. Okay, maybe I should do it again. White rectangle 1 dot X. Okay, now it works. Yeah, sometimes it's a mystery. Anyway, okay. Let us group all these together. The two rectangles and then two buttons and two labels. Let me group those and rename the group as pop up pop up group. Okay, so for a moment I will hide the this pop-up group because we want to add a variable in our on our button as well. That means that whenever we click on this button right now, it's not doing anything, but we want that pop-up to be shown when we click on reset, just as a confirmation. So I will, there's already a, I will set a variable name reset reset pop up. It's just a name as true. That means then whenever we click on this reset button, it will activate this reset pop up variable that will set its value to 1. Good. Now going back to our pop-up group, what we want is that we want this only to be visible when the pop-up or when this pop-up, what was the name, reset pop-up is true. So we will go to visible property and we will set it as reset pop-up, reset pop-up. So whenever a reset pop-up variable is true or its value is 1, then the screen will be shown. Let's try. So clicking here, see the pop-up is shown. Now, if you want to go back, of course, we have to set a variable to false so that we can go back to our screen. Right now, it's not doing anything, but we will click on our no button because we want it to do nothing or it to go simply back to its original screen when we click on no. So we go to no button and we set the variable to the name of variable was reset pop-up as false. Okay, good. So let us test again. So clicking on yes will not do anything, but if you click on no, it will take us back. So that is the way how you can add a pop-up screen to your page. Um, so how we can do, let's, I mean, what we can do to, we can do same for submitting data, of course. Let me take it back. So if you say, okay, that was the one for resetting, but what to do if we want to submit data and it should again ask us for confirmation, and after that it will, once we click on OK, it should be able to submit data. The answer is simple. um, Again, we can copy the group, we can create a variable and set it to true for submit data, and then once we are on the once we are on the pop-up, I mean, instead of reset, there should be, of course, save data and then the bunch of information. Are you sure you want to save data? Then when we click on yes, it should be submitting data or it should be saving data in your SharePoint or in your list or in your Excel or mm, Dataverse or wherever you are doing that. So here you will add all the information for submitting or saving data. Normally, it should be done by submit form or by patch function in Power Apps. Write in the comments or ask me if you want another video on, um, if you need a follow-up video for this one where we can practically do the yes and click on yes and it should save the data to our list or SharePoint. Maybe in future I will make a video like that, but this video was all about pop-ups, and this is the way you can create a very simple pop-up box for your application. um yeah, again, for the coloring, for example, here you can always change colors. You can change the opacity of this rectangle here. You can, if you want it to be, to simply hide all the things in the background, just took the make the opacity to 100. It will not show anything in the background. If you want it to be a bit dim, then do it maybe 90% or 80%, whatever you want. All the colors, all the things you can do as you like it. I will leave it as 0.60%. Okay, I think that was all for this video. Thank you for watching.